Hi everybody, I am so glad that you could join me tonight. This is going to be a really fun class. It's not going to take that long, and it's going to be a great way for you to learn a little bit about Young Living essential oils. My name is Kayla Best, and I got into essential oils a few months ago because my daughter, she's 9 months old currently, but when she was younger was having a lot of reflux trouble. And we went to the doctor. They tried her on a couple different things, but it wasn't really helping. She was miserable, and I didn't know what else to do, so I saw my friend Megan posting about essential oils all the time and how they were working for her son, and so I messaged her one day, and I said, hey, I told her what was going on, and she told me how peppermint I'm sorry, not peppermint, lavender and lemon helped with reflux for children, and told me that it was something I could try. So I said, all right, sign me up. Anything that'll help my daughter, I'm down. Let's do it. And I'm so glad I did because it's been amazing. It started to work for her instantly. She went from being miserable and screaming and crying. If you've ever seen or had a child that has reflux, you know that it's miserable for them and it's really painful. I was able to help her, and I was so happy. So in between her medication doses, when she would be having episodes where it was bothering her, I would just rub the diluted lavender and lemon on her abdomen and on her chest. And it was amazing, the difference in my child. So once I saw that they worked on her, I decided to try them for myself, and I started using them for my anxiety, and it was amazing. They calmed me down. Kept me from going from anxious to full-blown panic attack. I have an anxiety disorder, and for me to be able to find something besides medication that worked was phenomenal. I got off all of the medications that I used to take before I got pregnant, and since I'm nursing, I don't want to take anything. And for me to find something that really works, and now I don't feel like I need any kind of medication, I can tell you that is the biggest change in my life. I am so thankful for them. I'm so happy that I have them for my life, for my daughter's life. My husband lets me use them on him now. He was a skeptic at first, and now he's a full-blown oil addict too. It's awesome. They make me so happy. I've been sharing them with my family, and they're starting to realize how beneficial these oils are. So that's why I got into this. So first, we need to do a little, business talk. This class is only about Young Living essential oils, and that's because we know that these oils are 100% pure, therapeutic grade oils. They have a seed to seal guarantee with Young Living, which means that Young Living oversees these oils from the time they are seeds and planted in the ground until they are harvested, distilled, bottled up, and shipped out to you. So we know that they are pure oils. They will never, ever, ever sell a product that has been cut or adulterated in any way. So you have that guarantee. The second thing we need to say is that I am not a doctor, and all of the people who invited you tonight, they're not doctors either. We are not able to diagnose you, we can't treat you, and we cannot cure you. But what we can do is tell you how these oils have benefited us and how they might benefit you. So, yeah. I know that there was a lot of people inviting others tonight, and that's fantastic, and I hope that they all made a little introductory post and told you why they started using Young Living essential oils and how they might be working in their life. But if not, maybe they'll do that after the video. And just remember to comment whenever you do the roll call. Let us know who invited you, because we would really like to know, okay? So let's get down to the fun stuff. All right, so I told you, why Young Living, but let's talk a little bit about what essential oils are. They are the lifeblood of the plant. So that means that they are going to contain the hormone-like compounds inside of the plant, and they're going to help the cells be able to regenerate. That's what you need. That is the biggest thing, okay? They are actually getting into the cells and helping them regenerate. They're repairing damage. So that's good. They also have the ability to penetrate the cell membrane, and they diffuse throughout the blood and the tissues, and their particles are small enough to cross the blood-brain barrier. Now, when you take over-the-counter medications or anything else, they don't break down small enough to cross that blood-brain barrier, and essential oils can, which means that they have health properties that you can't get elsewhere. So that's what an essential oil is. Now, how do you use them? Well, with Young Living's oils, there are 3 ways you can use them. Most of the time, you can't use them 3 different ways if you use a different company because they're not pure oils. But because Young Living is 100% pure, and we know that, you can use them all 3 of these ways. The first way, right behind me, aromatically. This is my favorite thing. I actually asked Santa Claus for a second one for Christmas, so I'm hoping that's under the tree because we use this every single day. And I would like to have one to leave in my daughter's room for at night, and I would like to have one to leave either in the living room or to take to our room because it's awesome. Aromatically, what you're going to do is, for the diffuser, you take this off. There's a line inside. You fill it up to that line with distilled water. Put a couple drops of your oil in or your combination of different oils. Put the lid back on. The setting I have it on right now is going to run continuously, which means that it's not going to, take any kind of intermittent stops in between diffusing. Or you can do this next setting, which means it's going to do 30 seconds on, 30 seconds off, which will make it last longer. This is what I use it for, use the setting on at night, because it lasts longer. And let's see, continuously it runs about 3 to 4 hours, and if you do it intermittently, it runs about 5 to 6. So there you go with that. You can also turn this light off if that bothers you. If you're using it at night, you just hold that button down, the light goes off, and you can turn the light back on. So that's a really easy way to use the oils aromatically. You can also take your oil, drop a couple drops in your hand, rub them together, and nice big deep inhales. That's going to get that oil in your system like that. It's a really fast way to do it, and it smells really good. Another way is just to take the lid off. Nice big deep inhales, and that's going to get it in there fast too. This is what I do if I need like a really quick pick-me-up. This is a lemon. It's also a really great oil to boost your energy. So really, really nice. It smells good. It's refreshing. It's uplifting, and it's going to give you a quick kick in the pants to get you going. So that's a good way to use them aromatically. Aromatically, it only takes 22 seconds for the oils to go from the nose to the blood-brain barrier, and then it takes about 3 seconds after that to reach all of your organs. So talk about a quick way to get those oils in your system. So you can also, if you're going to take a long car trip, somebody taught me this trick, you can take a clothespin and put some drops on your clothespin and clip it to the air vent, and it's going to make the oils disperse through the house. Sorry, not the house, through the car. So it'll smell really good in your car. Peppermint would be a good thing to do, kind of helps nausea. So if anybody in your family gets car sick, that'd be a good one. Or if you want something that's just going to smell really good and make everybody happy, you could use Joy or lemon. That would be good too. So that's how you can use them aromatically. The next way you can use it is internally. Now, I know a lot of people out there who use oils already or have heard about them are like, wait a minute, internally? You cannot ingest these things. Yes, you can. Young Living's oils on the back of the bottle will tell you if it's a dietary supplement. Now, I know you can't really read that very well, but at the top it says dietary supplement. That means that this oil, which is peppermint, can be taken internally. It'll tell you that you can put 2 drops, this one says put 2 drops in a capsule and take 3 times daily or as needed. So that means that this can be taken internally, and a lot of the oils from Young Living can be. So you just need to check the bottle. You can take a capsule, like this is a veggie capsule. I got this at the local health food store. Open it, take your oil and drop a couple drops right inside. I have a glass dropper bottle that I use. This one's empty, but I keep grapeseed oil in my other one. And you just fill the rest of it up with some carrier oil, like grapeseed oil or olive oil, and put the cap back on the capsule and take it and drink a lot of water afterwards, just so that you make sure it's getting into your system and get yourself really hydrated, because that's really beneficial for you anyways. You can also drink your oils in a glass of water. Now make sure it is glass because the citrus oils will break down the petrochemicals in plastic or styrofoam, so you're going to have a big mess on your hands if you try to drink it out of plastic or styrofoam. It'll just eat right through it. So always use a glass. And when you drink that, you want to make sure that you're drinking, like a nice big glass of water. And I would put maybe a couple drops in to start with and see how it goes for you. See how much, you can do it to taste. You can also take it and, for example, peppermint. I had a headache the other night, so I put one drop on the thumb, put it to the roof of my mouth, and held it there for 30 seconds, and it took my headache away. You can do a drop of peppermint under your tongue for nausea or headaches as well. You can take something like Thieves, for example, and do it in a spoonful of honey or syrup, and it'll coat your throat. And that's a really simple way to use them internally if you don't want to do a capsule. So really, really good things to do. Whenever you take them internally, they metabolize out of your system within about 2.5 hours. So if you are feeling something coming on, take your oils at the first onset and do them often. Now, the key to essential oils is consistency. If you were taking a medication and it said take every 4 hours, you would take it every 4 hours, right? So you want to make sure with your oils that you're being consistent and taking them often so that they actually have a chance to work for you. One more thing. If you're taking them internally and you're on any medications, make sure you check with your doctor first before taking them internally, just to make sure that the oils and the medication you're on will not have any kind of interaction and cause any kind of reaction inside of you, okay? Just a little bit of safety. Now, topically is one of the ways that I use them the most. You can take them, something like lavender, and do it neat, which means that you don't use any carrier oil. I would do lavender straight behind my ears, just one drop on my fingers, and put it right behind my ears or down my neck if I'm having trouble relaxing. You can do lavender across the bridge of your nose for allergies. You could take something like Panaway, for instance, is one that's good for sore muscles, and you could do that with either neat or with a carrier oil. It is kind of a hot oil, so if you have any kind of skin irritation, use it with a carrier oil. And I would do that on my back for any kind of back pain or my legs for any pain like that. But you can use them either neat or with carrier oil. Now, the ones that are hot oils, like Thieves or Peppermint or Panaway, just take something like coconut oil, olive oil, grapeseed oil, sunflower oil. Anything that's a fatty oil is going to be a good carrier oil. And you can just mix a drop or two in with your carrier oil and apply it to wherever you need. If you use something like peppermint, say you used it on the back of your neck, and afterwards you realize it's causing a little bit of irritation, you can go ahead and apply the carrier oil on top of that, and it'll take that irritation away as well. So it's pretty simple. You can also do something with Epsom salts. If you want to take a bath with your oils, take your Epsom salts and mix the oils in before you put it in the bath, because oil and water don't mix. So that can be a carrier for your oils as well. When you use them topically, it takes about 2 to 3 minutes to enter the bloodstream, and then 20 minutes after that to reach every organ in the body, especially when you put them on the feet. Our feet have the largest pores in our body, and that means that they're going to get the oils in faster. They also are not sensitive areas of the body, so that's the safest place to apply your oils if you're unsure. So if in doubt, apply to the feet. That's the best way to go. Now remember, when you are applying oils to kids, babies or older children, they process things differently than adults do. So you want to make sure you're diluting them properly for babies. I recommend the book Gentle Babies to know what to do for pregnant women and infants and children. It tells you what to dilute, if you need to dilute, and where's the best way to apply, and also which oils are best for pregnant women, infants, and children. So let's see. Yep. That's all you need to know about how to use them. So let's talk about the different oils that come in the Premium Starter Kit. The Premium Starter Kit is what I started out with and what everyone that invited you here tonight started out with. And the reason for that is because it gives you the most value for your dollar. Now, The premium starter kit is $150, and it comes with 11 oils plus a diffuser plus 2 sample packages of Ningxia Red and some sample packages of the different oils that you can hand out to friends or anybody that you may know that needs some oils. So the oils that it comes with are, let's talk about the first one, frankincense. This one is one that everybody wants. It is hard to keep in stock because it is so popular. It has such a wide variety of uses. It helps provide a healthy immune system. I've been having my mother-in-law apply it to my father-in-law's spine because he's had the flu, and she says he won't admit it, but after she used it on him, that he had really good results and started feeling a lot better. I apply it to my spine and to my feet whenever I need some kind of immune system boost because it really does help. It can actually help soften the aging process, so it helps with wrinkles and scars and stretch marks. I've been using them on stretch marks that I got from pregnancy, and it's helping them fade. It can help with memory problems associated with aging. It's one that some people use to help with cancer patients. It can help warts. You can get rid of warts, or well, you can try to get rid of warts with it. I've been using them on my dog for her warts, and I just dilute them really well before I use them on her. And it's also good for anxiety and breathing issues. So frankincense has a lot of uses. It's definitely a really good oil to have in your house for anything you might have come up. PanAway I told you a little bit about before. PanAway is one that's really good for sore muscles. So all you athletes out there, this one is good to have. It's going to help relax the muscles. It supports healthy joint and cartilage function. It helps with everyday aches and discomforts. It is good for circulation, and it helps reduce swelling and bruising. It smells like root beer, so it smells really good, and it can actually help support healthy bone structure. So it's also good for sciatic pain. I really like PanAway. I used PanAway in conjunction with Valor and Peppermint, which is considered the pain trio, and that will target that pain and really zap it. I really, really like PanAway. I'm a dance teacher, so I need it. I chase little children and teach them how to dance and do gymnastics. It is definitely an oil that I make sure I always have in my house. Another great oil is Joy. Whoop, there you go. Now you can see it. Joy. This one, when I first got it, I didn't like the smell of it, and everybody kept telling me that means that you need it. If you don't like the smell of an oil, that usually means that something inside of your body is like craving that oil and really needs it. So I kept trying it, and now I love Joy. I think it's amazing. It's a very floral smell, which is why I didn't like it at first, because I don't like a whole like heavy floral smell, but now I think it's fantastic. It's a very uplifting oil. 1 or 2 drops of this straight over the heart is really good for, you know, just moodiness. If you're sad, if you're experiencing the blues, this is a great oil to apply. It's also good for anxiety. It promotes positive attitude. It can actually help with sexual vigor and performance. So if you need a little bit of romance enhancing, it's a good oil there. It's good for occasional irritability. It can help relieve tension. You can put it on your lower back for discomfort, and it can help with lower torso aches whenever you're having that time of the month. It's good for any kind of heightened emotions and emotional imbalance. You can actually use it for stinky laundry as well, so because it does smell pretty good. So Joy is one that you really should consider keeping in your house. This one, I'm sorry, my label's kind of messed up because I carry it in my purse. Like, I'm not kidding, this goes everywhere with me. This is Stress Away. Stress Away, you'll get a roller ball that comes with your kit, and I put it on top of Stress Away because I wear this as perfume. I'm not joking when I say that. I put it on my wrist, I rub them together, I put it down my neck, I put it behind my ears. It smells awesome. This is the only oil that Young Living carries that has vanilla in it, and it's vanilla and lime and like coconut, I believe, and it smells so good. It smells like tropical paradise, and it really just takes that stress away. It takes you, out of that tension that you might be having. It really is fantastic. It can help you unwind at the end of the day for sleep. It can help with stress and nervous tension. It's very calming. Trying to think. It can actually help you manage blood pressure a little bit. It helps improve mental focus and relaxation. It's really good to put in some bath salts for a bath. It makes your whole bathroom smell fantastic. I like to diffuse it whenever I'm having a rough time. Stress Away is one of my favorites. I know it's my friend Danny's favorite. So if anybody here is friends with Danielle, you know she loves this oil. She's been carrying it everywhere. She ordered herself a second bottle right away. It's wonderful. So, lavender. This is the Swiss Army knife of oils. Lavender can be used for pretty much everything. You can use it for scars, for cuts, for scrapes, for minor bleeding, for bruising, for anxiety, for allergies, for tension, dry skin, eczema. It's good for eczema, mild mood changes, bloating. You can rub it on your belly for that time of the month. It helps cramps and bloating. Sleep. I don't know if I mentioned sleep. It's good for sleep. I think lavender it's my second favorite. My favorite is peace and calming, but my second favorite is lavender. But it helps with everything. You name it, and lavender is probably the one that people will recommend for you. At least one of the oils they will recommend for you will be lavender because it is so fantastic. Lavender, when I first got it, I would dilute it and put it on my daughter's feet for sleep, and it helped her with sleep when she was younger. It was one of the ones I used on her for indigestion. I use lavender on myself when I have cuts or scrapes. I use it for allergies all the time. That's what's diffusing right now is the allergy trio, which is lavender, lemon, and peppermint. It smells amazing in here, and it works. If I'm having an allergy attack and I don't have time to sit down with my diffuser, I take 1 drop of lavender, do a cheek swipe on the inside of my cheek. It's strong, so I drink a lot of water afterwards, but my allergies are gone. If I'm going to go to bed at night, I put some lavender over my nose and my cheekbones if I'm having allergy problems right then. I'm not kidding. Lavender works, and it's fantastic. So I actually have it on my order for this month to order some more because I'm almost out. This is my second bottle of lavender that I've gone through since I've had Young Living. So about to start number 3 because I love lavender. I don't have this one on hand right now, so I can't show you the bottle, but Citrus Fresh is the newest oil that was just added to the kit. It's your bonus oil, but Citrus Fresh is like a fruit basket in a bottle. It's sunshine in a bottle. It smells wonderful. It is going to support healthy immune system. It helps with mental focus. It's nice and uplifting. It can help support and protect healthy DNA. It eases occasional anxiety and distress, and it helps inspire creativity and well-being. You can drink it in your water, and it's a nice oil for helping detox the body, and it's going to taste really good, make your water really yummy. So Citrus Fresh is fantastic. Everybody who's tried it so far loves it, and I can't wait to get it in because I hear nothing but good things about Citrus Fresh. So definitely a bonus for you guys because it's in the kit. So, peppermint. Peppermint is fantastic. I know a lot of people have been making Christmas cookies with peppermint, and you just need like a dab from a toothpick from this oil because it's really strong. And they say it makes wonderful cookies. So peppermint is really good for, it helps with nausea and vomiting. So if you're pregnant during the 1st and 2nd trimester, you can inhale it from the bottle, and it's going to smell great, or diffuse it, and it's going to smell wonderful. They don't recommend using it in the 3rd trimester, but the 1st and 2nd trimester, it is great for nausea and vomiting. If you are sick and not pregnant, it's good for nausea. You can rub it straight on the belly, and it helps with reducing fever. You can put it in the belly button for a fever or down the spine. It's good in the allergy trio, so it helps with that. It's also in the weight loss trio because it helps curb cravings. so that's really nice. I know a lot of people at the first of the year, one of their goals is to, you know, eat healthier and lose weight or things like that, so it's an oil that could help you with that. It can help with occasional muscle spasms. It helps with hot flashes, so menopause, or just if you're just hot and hormonal, it's great for hot flashes. It helps with digestion and stiffness, muscle tension. It's good for colds and congestion. When my daughter was younger, she was really congested, so we diffused it every night until she felt better, which it worked within a day or two, I think. It really, really is nice for congestion. It's good for indigestion, I believe I already said that. And it's good for a headache. Like I told you before, I used it for my headache the other day, and it was gone. So peppermint is one of those that also has a really wide variety of uses, and it smells wonderful. I can smell the peppermint right now, and it smells really good in here. So, purification. Talk of smelling good. Purification smells wonderful. This is going to be really good for stinky laundry, for any kind of household odors. If you have pets or anything like that, you could mix up some of this with baking soda to vacuum your carpets, and it's going to get rid of that odor. My daughter is only 9 months, so of course we still have a dirty diaper pail, and I use this in her diaper pail. It makes it smell so much better in her room. Takes away that odor completely. I used this with these in our washing machine because it had that like musty odor in our washing machine, and now everything smells fresh. You can use this for non-cystic acne and blemishes. It is good for if you want to make your whole house smell good. You can put it on a cotton ball and put it in the air vent, in the air return, so it'll get through the whole house. You can make deodorant with it, and it's good for disinfecting things, so you can use it for cleaning and soothing cuts and scrapes. It's good for blisters. It's good for cold sores. It's good for insect bites. So purification, yep, smells wonderful. I like purification a lot. I've talked a little bit about this already. Lemon. Lemon is going to support healthy kidney function. It's going to support healthy immune system. It's going to help with nasal function. It's going to help, it'll help with slowing the process of aging on the skin. It's good for concentration and a healthy work ethic. It's a good kick in the pants, like I like to say. It can help relieve occasional constipation, which peppermint can too, by the way, and bloating. It aids in circulation and energy and focus. It's great for purifying the air. It can help, like I said before, it's a detoxer, so it's part of the weight loss trio as well. So it's good for that. It does detox the body. You can put it in some water and drink it, or you can put it in a capsule. And it's good for blemishes. I really like purification. I'm sorry, I already talked about purification. I like lemon a lot because it's good for so many different things. I like to use it in a glass spray bottle. I mixed up with some water, and every time that my daughter eats at her high chair, when she's finished, I clean it off with that spray bottle so that I'm not using something that has harmful chemicals on her tray. And it cleans it up, it makes it shiny and new, and it smells really good, and I know that it's clean. So that's a really good oil, especially if you have children. If you have children, you can use it on their spine for a fever, and that's really nice too. This is another new oil in the kit, Melaleuca ultralifolia, also known as tea tree oil. This one I've been adding to my shampoo because it is nice for your skin and your scalp and your hair. I was having an itchy scalp, so I put it in there for that. My scalp, when I got out of the shower, my scalp stopped itching, and it hasn't been itchy since I started using it in my shampoo. You just do 1 drop per ounce of shampoo, and it makes your hair so soft and shiny, and it smells really good. I like it a lot. You can also use it in shampoo to help prevent lice. You can use it to soothe discomfort from rashes or bug bites or sunburn. You can use it as a scrub around the house for mold. You can use it, it's got antifungal properties in it, so it's a great way to treat things that are fungal, like ringworm or things like that. You can use it to freshen up laundry. It's great for acne, any kind of skin issues. Melaleuca is a great thing to help treat skin issues. It can help with fleas. If your pets have fleas, you can help it to relieve asthma and it helps with other breathing conditions. I would diffuse it to do that, by the way. You can get a tick to unlatch with Melaleuca. Just put it right on the tick and it should unlatch. It's great for fungus like athlete's foot as well. You can use it for relief from psoriasis, and it's great to freshen the breath and clean the mouth. You can swish it in water in your mouth. Don't swallow that though, just make sure you spit it back out. You can use it to help treat warts or skin tags. It's great for cuts and bruises and scrapes because it's a natural way to clean them. And you can help with earaches by applying it to the outside of the ear. You don't ever want to apply oils to inside of the ear or the eyes because they will burn. If you do happen to get them there, use some of your carrier oil, swipe it on, and it should get that oil out. But you could use it around the outside of your ear and down because that'll help with that. So it's also one for a healthy immune system. So Melaleuca is one that you guys are going to be lucky enough to get in your kit. And the last oil we'll talk about is Thieves. This one is the one that everyone who uses oils keeps on hand. Always, always, always have Thieves. It is a great immune booster. It kills 99.9% of airborne bacteria when you diffuse it. So if you have anyone in your house who's sick, you want to diffuse, diffuse, diffuse. It's going to help them get better and help prevent you from catching what they have. You can put it on the bottoms of your feet and put socks on before you go out to help prevent you from catching anything that's going around. You could put it in a roller bottle with a carrier oil and put it on the bottoms of your kids' feet every day before they leave for school. You can use it for, if you already are sick, you can take it in a capsule with some oregano and help your body fight that stuff off. It's good for, it's helpful with congestion. It smells fantastic, and it's a great purifier and disinfectant. They actually sell a whole line of Thieves cleaner because it's a wonderful, wonderful cleaner. It disinfects like crazy, and it smells wonderful. You can use it on your teeth for healthy teeth and gums. If you're having a toothache, just rub it straight on your teeth and on the gums, and it'll help get rid of that. I've had to do that a few times. It really, really helps. It's a nice, rich, earthy, warm, and spicy smell. So it smells like Christmas in a bottle. It smells really, really good. And it's really nice for a sore throat. You can actually rub it down the outside of your throat, and it feels really good. And it helps with cold sores. I used it on my cold sores, and it got rid of them within a couple of days, which was wonderful because usually it takes a while, but it was really nice. So those are the oils that come in your kit. You also get a diffuser just like mine. And basically, this thing is my favorite, so I highly recommend getting the kit just for this. It also comes with 2 sample packages of Ningxia Red. That is a drink that Young Living sells, and it's all natural. It's all juices and things like that. It is the wolfberry, which is really high in antioxidants, and Ningxia Red is fantastic for healthy immune system support. If you feel anything coming on, just drink an ounce of it. You just need an ounce a day of it, and it's very, very beneficial to supporting your immune system and just getting you back on your feet and keeping you healthy. It promotes cardiovascular health. It supports good eye health. It supports natural energy, gives you really nice energy boost. It helps with the digestive system, and it's just overall wonderful. So you get 2 samples of that, and I recommend putting them in the in the fridge to chill them because they taste really well that way. You can actually freeze them too and make a slushie with them. So wonderful stuff to try. So that's everything that's in the kit, but I'm sure you have a lot of questions. Don't worry, I will be back on the event page to help you with anything you might have a question about. I will post graphics that will help you understand the things that we've talked about, like the VitaFlex sheet. I'll post some combos that you can use in diffuser and the different ways to use the oils. So we'll be back there in just a few minutes. make sure you go back with us because there's going to be some giveaways tonight. I'm going to give away a sample of an oil just for watching this video, so make sure you comment watched. And I'm going to have a nice giveaway for you guys for anybody who signs up within the next 24 hours for a premium starter kit. Your name is going to go into a drawing for a nice giveaway, but that's a surprise, so you got to go back to the to the event page to find out what it is, okay? So thanks for joining me. I'm really excited you guys were here tonight, and I'll talk to you soon.